Good morning, everybody. This is Moshe, the Electric Israeli. We are ready to go for our trip to Canada, about 1,200 miles from here to Toronto, which is about 450 miles, and then across to Kingston, and then to Quebec City, and then back. So I assume at 1,200 miles. The car is zeroed for the trip, and we have full tank of gas and about 57 rated electric miles and 278 gasoline miles, but that's going to change on the highway, I know. So first thing I'm going to check is how many electric miles we're going to have. It's mostly highway. Then how far the car can go before we have to refuel it. So put both of them together. Let's see if we can get to around 350, 400. I think we might be able to do that. And then we'll see what's the miles per gallon for the combined trip before refuel. Then we'll do only a gasoline range and miles per gallon. And the car is, let me turn it off. The car is loaded from the back. Here it is. We have here a spare tire that I bought. We have a jack, we have a wrench, we have our bags. Only me and the wife, no kids, everybody's away. So this is going to be fun. So we're going to do a lot of tests and some sightseeing. It's going to be a fun video. Okay, got on our way. According to Waze, we have 442 miles, which is 7 hours and 8 minutes. If we don't stop, which we're going to, of course, we'll be there at a little bit after 3 o'clock. Beth is driving.
Hello.
She's a much better driver than me, of course. So I let her drive and I'll do a lot of the videoing. So we up, going to Route 80 West. And from there we're going to go to Route 81 North, I believe. Okay, very good. Okay, here's a little update. We've traveled total 130 miles, a little bit over. 80 miles of them were, thank you Ben.
Sorry.
80 miles of them were gas and 50 is electric. We are averaging 66.8 miles per gallon on this one trip. We still did not fuel the car. We're not going to until it runs out almost. And we spend almost 2 gallons of gas traveling 80 miles. So we are on Route 81 going up to Route 17 north.
West.
Like I said, west. 17 west. And we're doing great, right?
Yeah.
We're doing great?
Yes.
She's doing great driving. And there's nobody here. We are here somewhere in western Pennsylvania. Nobody lives here. Unbelievable.
March way.
All right. This is a 200-mile update. So we now traveled 200 miles, a little bit more, averaging 54.6 miles per gallon. We spent 3.7 gallons of gas so far. And we are in Elmira, New York, on Route 17 West, home of Mark Twain. My social studies teacher told me. She knows this stuff, I don't. And we are about 250 miles more to go to get to Toronto. So far so good. Okay, so now we're gonna reset the trip, what we call it? Odometer, sorry. And on the previous trip, we spent 233 gas miles, spending 5.78 gallons. And now we are going to do this with my finger. And now it's
That's zero.
it's zero. Now it's a new trip. So as soon as we start, we're on a new trip, and we have a projected range of 323 gasoline miles. All right, honey, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more. I mean, come back. Of course you come back. All right, we out of here. Okay, we are outside of Warsaw, New York, on our way to Buffalo area, and I just spotted a few windmills, wind turbines. I hope we can see them right after the turn here. Actually, I saw a lot of them on a hill. By the time I took the camera, they were gone. So they should be right here. I can see them. Maybe you cannot, but after this bunch of trees, you will see. There's also on the other side of the road, but they're really hidden by trees. So I think you should be able to see them right now. Here it is. There are a few of them here, and a bunch of them over there. A huge amount over there. A whole farm. These are all farmlands that are, I guess, leasing their land for turbine, for wind turbines. That was a great way to do it. Better than fracking. Much better than fracking. Fracking is disgusting. So here it is, many. You can see them all over here, and there's also a bunch on the other side. Good for you guys. Here it is. They're really on the road. Awesome. I love it. One more thing I want to add is that this car has an OnStar system, and you get I think 3 years of subscription, and out of it you get 3 months of hotspot, like a Wi-Fi in your car. So mine expired a couple of months ago, but you can buy a plan for 1 day, for 3 days, or for a month. So because we're going to be out for a week, we bought the month one for $30, like $1 a day. But when we come back, we can certainly cancel it and just pay for what we used. So this is great. We can use both of our phones, computer, whatever you need on the trip in these remote areas. It's great to have Wi-Fi. Hello again, everybody. This is us, Moshe and Bet. I am the electric Israeli and she is the American, but she doesn't care about anything like this. But that's okay. Anyway, today's Sunday, July 3rd.
It's our anniversary.
It's our 19th year anniversary. Happy. We just finished breakfast in Toronto and we spent here 2 days and we are on our way to Kingston.
Oops, I fell.
Oy, sorry, Your Honor. Hold on. There you go. So we are on our way to Kingston, Quebec province. It's 163 miles away from here. It's 2 hours and 21 minutes. All right.
It's in Ontario.
Is it in Ontario?
Yes.
Like I said, it's in Ontario. It's not in Quebec. Sorry. All right, we're still in Ontario. Okay, so we spent here 2 days. We met some family. We had dinner in an Italian place called Buca. It's really good. Highly recommended. And last night we had dinner at a Moroccan restaurant named
The Sultan's Tent.
The Sultan Tent. And they had 2 belly dancers. Yummy. So now we are driving for the next 2 hours, 20 minutes, like I said. And we found a place to charge the car in Toronto. There's a lot of places to charge cars in Toronto,
right to Don Valley Parkway.
but most of them, if not all of them, are in parking garages. So you have to pay for parking and then you have to pay for the charge. So what we do, we went to a ball game, to a Toronto Blue Jays ball game yesterday. Oh, there's a BMW dealership here. Anyway, we went to a Toronto Blue Jays game yesterday. It was fun, 50,000 people, really fun. And we parked nearby anyway. It was what? Public park, right? Indoor. How much it cost?
$15 flat rate for the day.
$15 Canadian for the whole day. So
Like
we
8.4 miles.
8.4 miles to the next exit, Highway 401. So it was what was it? What was I saying? Oh, $15 for the whole day. It was a charge point. So we charged the car. We got 53 miles charge. And now the car got reset again. And our next experiment is to drive these 161 miles on a sports mode. You are in sports mode now. Did you notice?
No.
No, she didn't notice. It's okay. So we're driving on sport. Just if you press, you see how it goes? It goes much faster if you press. So we're gonna go on sports mode for both electric. Let's assume, I'm assuming it's gonna be less than 50 miles, but let's see. So far we drove 6 electric miles and we have 46 to go on the meter. And then we'll move to gas and see what happens. Toronto is a nice city, not much to do, here and there. We came to visit family, but it's okay. It's an okay city. It could be a ghost town sometimes. Anyway, so when we get into the end of the ride, we get to Kingston, we'll see what was our MPG, combined MPG for the electric and the gas. Gas here is what? It's like $4 a gallon. $4. Where I live is less than $2. Half the price, more than half the price. Okay, so the car is performing great. We love it, and we're on our way.